So what is the concept of the predicate logic? So I have an example here. Let's say x is greater than 3, x is equals to y plus 3, x plus y is equals to z. Computer X is under attack by an intruder. Computer X is functioning properly. So we will work on each of these statements using the predicate logic. So first thing is that the statements here, itong limang statements na to, can be either true or false, yung truth value niya. So we're really uncertain, right? As long as the values of each variable here, x and y, is specified. So meaning, if naata i-assign nga any integer value, then we can really indicate now if is it true or is it false, right? So we will discuss more onto that. So we will discuss the way that a proposition can be produced from such a statement. Kasi once we are going to show the truth value of statements involving variables, we also have to came up a new proposition. So how do we do that? How do we came up from a certain statement to a new proposition? So, to produce proposition from certain statements, you have to identify the two parts. So, ano ba yung two parts na yun? So, we have the subject and we have the predicate. So, you have to identify these two parts of a statement. So, a subject, alam naman natin kung ano yan. A subject is what the statement is about, and then ang predicate naman tells something about the subject. So, for example here, x is greater than 3. So, saan ba yung subject natin? Saan ba yung predicate? So, here, x is our subject, and is greater than 3 is our predicate. So, we are talking, or the main subject or the main idea of this statement, x is greater than 3, is identifying the value of x. So therefore, x is our subject. And then the remaining parts of the statement is automatically the predicate. Okay. Now, let's produce a proposition from the statement x is greater than 3 kasi na-identify na natin kung saan yung subject, saan yung predicate, right? So, ang new proposition natin, no, is now, or this statement x is greater than 3 can be denoted as this proposition here, p of x. Where ang p natin dito denotes the predicate is greater than 3. And then, ang x natin dito is the subject na variable x. So, wait, let me just erase the marking and change my ink color. So, x here is the subject nasa loob ng parenthesis ng proposition natin. And then, the predicate is greater than 3 will be denoted by this proposition P. P here represents the word predicate. But it is important to note that you can actually use any variables for the predicate. So you can use Q, S, T, U, V. But the precedence here is that the variable that you have to use, or the proposition that you have to use, has to be in a relationship with the statement. So here, it's okay to use P since the statement is more with mathematical equations, right? So it's okay. But if a statement na given is more into parang paragraph form talaga siya, like declarative sentence, so maybe find the best letter that has a relationship with that statement and then use that as the letter to represent the predicate or the proposition. Okay? So, this is now the proposition of this statement, x is greater than 3. Okay. Yeah, so, and then, note that once the value, okay, so once mag-a-assign na tayo ng value sa x, no? The statement P of x becomes a proposition and meron na siyang truth value. So, let's have an example. Let P of x denotes the statement x is greater than 3. Okay. So, what is the truth value of P of 4 and P of 2? Okay. So, ibig sabihin nito, pinalitan natin or we assign now a value here sa P of x. So, our P of x can be P of 4 or P of 2. So, using this statement here, let's assign a value in our x. So, accordingly, x here can be 4. Therefore, this statement will be 4 greater than 3. And then, so this is here. That's the first example or question. And then second is here. I'm going to write it down. So x is equals to 2. So let's assign x with 2. So ang mangyayari dito is this will be 2 greater than 3. Now, let's identify the truth value. So, is 4 greater than 3? Is it yes or no? Yes, 4 is greater than 3. Therefore, the truth value of P of 4 is true. Now, sa P of 2 tayo. Is 2 greater than 3? No, it's not. Therefore, the truth value of P of 2 is false. So, as you can see, we can easily identify the truth value by transforming this statement into a proposition using the concept of predicate logic. So, all you have to understand lang talaga is you have to identify the two parts of a statement or a given statement, which is the predicate, which is the subject. And after ma-identify mo yan, you can now form the proposition of that statement. Okay?